Welcome back to the Tracy Trendy Show, my lovelies. It's been another day, another dollar, and baby is in danger. My loves, do you remember Courtney and Will? Now, Will was supposedly giving Courtney a valuable ring, and that ring didn't ring true because it wasn't worth the 10 G's that Will said it was worth at the pawn shop. So that is Courtney. Courtney was the one who wanted the coins. And Will says he's tapped out. And they had a lot of arguments, and she didn't communicate with him at all. And they eventually split up. They were married, they got divorced, and she soon got hooked up with another man. Yes, and soon got preggers. Well, loves, let me tell you. Woo, somebody has a bone to pick with Courtney's man. They said they've been itching to talk to somebody about this, and they have me effed up. So they don't feel bad at all. And I think this is more geared towards Courtney's baby daddy than Courtney herself. And I guess karma's coming around because they always keep that address exact. All right, so here it goes. So Courtney's baby daddy is my ex's best friend. Let's say, hear it again. Courtney's baby daddy is this lady's ex's best friend. His name is CJ. So Courtney's baby daddy is CJ. And CJ is a horrible person. He was initially dating this girl and living with her and her stripper roommate. So it was like a three's company. It was CJ and his girlfriend and the stripper roommate. And he slowly started to go back to that lifestyle and got that poor girl hooked on the candy. You know, the nose candy, really bad. And he's fouled as F to do that. Very foul. So his girlfriend, he got hooked on drugs. And she says, this poster says, I remember my ex told me he went to get gas. And then he see two tweaker bitches. And he screwed around with them and went on home. You know? Now, this was 2021. And she says, men are foul. So he just goes around and sleeps around, basically. And the girl finds out, his girlfriend finds out, and she ends it. Anyway, the girl ends up getting help and leaving this fool. Okay? But he stays in the apartment, I guess, and starts having a thing with the stripper roommate. Because his girlfriend had moved out. She didn't want any more part of this fuckery. Okay? And guess what CJ does? CJ gets the stripper hooked on the candy. And then he eventually gets raided and arrested and goes to prison. Now, the second girlfriend, which is the stripper girlfriend, she unlives herself because he got locked up. But you know what? If she had only held out, because he gets released in 2 short years later. And in those 2 short years, he meets Courtney and gets her pregnant. So if that stripper had only waited 2 years, she'll be, all right. Well, I don't know about all right, but she'll be maybe alive because he got out of the pokey really quick. But here we have Courtney pregnant. And this whole time he knocking up Courtney, he's, shooting up the club. He's only out on pretrial release. I've never heard of a pretrial release. A pretrial release, meaning he got to go back to prison after this trial is over. But anyway, they go on pretending life is good and dandy. They had a baby shower, knowing he's going to prison in a week. In a week, he's going back to prison. It's a joke. But at this baby shower, CJ catches Courtney with methamphetamine in her purse right before the baby shower. Let me just restate that. CJ catches Courtney with candy in her purse right before the baby shower. So now he's locked up because he only had a week. He only had a week of freedom before he had to go back. He only had a week of freedom left, okay? But he had enough freedom to knock up Courtney. So now he's locked up, and he gave the poster's ex all of his money to keep Courtney taken care of. He didn't trust Courtney around any money because he's scared. CJ is scared that Courtney's going to use it to buy candy while she's 8 months pregnant. He already saw the candy in her purse at the baby shower. Now, so CJ had his friend make a prenatal massage appointment and was supposed to call and pay when she got to the appointment. But Miss Courtney never showed up. She just called this lady's ex-boyfriend and begged him to send the cash instead. She just wanted that candy. That poor baby is hooked, my loves. If we're to believe this allegedly, oh, we got a crack baby. Courtney's carrying a crack baby. That's horrible. And CJ deserves the karma because he got so many women hooked on that candy, and guess what? His baby's hooked on the candy. Doesn't life play crazy tricks on you? Crazy tricks. And I thought Courtney, well, I didn't think Courtney was going to turn the corner. But you would hope she could keep clean. Because she started out clean a little bit when she was doing this Jiffy Lube job. But evidently, that didn't last because she always looking for a man to take care of her. Well, now, hopefully someone takes this baby away from her. This baby's going to suffer if he is addicted. That's all it is, you know. And if she's up to the 8th month and taking candy up to the 8th month, you know she's taking it up to the 9th month. The baby's going to suffer physically, mentally, while she going about her business. Because this baby's developing in her womb and she is just messing this baby up. If we were to believe this story, as somehow I do. My loves, what do you guys think about that? Courtney out here with this baby in her belly, just trying to get high. Up here got the audacity to have a baby shower. And got candy in her purse. Why have a baby shower? Why do go through all of that when you're just going to have this baby all jacked up? Why? And I wonder if she's the 8th month, she might be having that baby a little early. Might. You never know when you're doing all this, taking all of this and begging for more money. You know what she wants the money for. But anyway, my loves, I'm going to leave it here. You drop a line. You tell me what you think. Do you believe this story? It's quite possible. Courtney has never been clean for any long period of time. So there's a great possibility that this story is true. And that CJ guy, he deserves all the karma. But that poor baby doesn't deserve it. But hey, it is what it is. Drop a line below, my loves. Drop a line. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. As always, hit the hype and share and dare. Share and care if you dare. All right? Love, peace, and hair grease. And I'll check you all out on the flip side.